3 words: Minnesota State Fair.
It's the one thing everyone has asked if we were doing. Today's opening day.
Without fail, are you going to the fair? Are you going to the fair? Most people who are here from Minnesota say no, way too many people. But we like crowds, so we're gonna go anyway.
No, we like food and we like drinks, and they have special foods and drinks at the fair that we're super excited about. So let's go and hopefully beat some of the crowds.
We're gonna check it out. This is opening day, by the way. Opening day at the fair. There are several different ways to get to the state fair. One is to just drive all the way up and pay for parking there, but there's also shuttle spots around the area where you just park at the park and ride, and they will bus you in so you don't have to worry about parking at the fair. That's what we're doing. The line's kind of long.
Courtney went to stand in line up there, and I went to park.
Okay, I can look
Man, what a zoo. The trip over on the bus, the transit system, took about an hour and 15 minutes because the main highway was closed, completely shut down because another one of their transit buses got hit, was spun around facing the other direction of the highway. So we had to reroute, find a route that was bus friendly. We were standing there and oh my gosh, what a fiasco to get here. But we are here and we're gonna do this.
And at least we weren't on the bus that got hit.
Yeah, that would have been worse. All right, so what do you do here? You eat, you drink, you ride that whatever it is.
There's going to be pros and cons with this experience. The pros are things like this: interesting food. This is a Minnesota Handshake cream ale beer, which I love.
It's like a strawberry milkshake, right?
Yes.
Say that aloud.
It's a strawberry milkshake cream ale. But it's so...
It's not.
And I don't even think this is bad.
No, everyone I've heard says this is empty.
But there's lines everywhere. So it's gonna be a lot of standing.
Here he comes. He's making.
I thought I would eat anything on a stick as long as it's deep fried. I stand corrected.
They sound yummy.
By the way, last year on opening day, there was 120,000 people at the Minnesota State Fair. I don't know how many there are here or how many there's going to be, but I think I might give it a run for its money.
Okay, let's find more. Gluten-free shrimp and grits fried fritter, and it is so amazingly good and a little spicy.
Oh, okay.
Look, there's somewhere under there. There should be a hash brown waffle. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Give it a try, give it a try, give it a try, give it a try. And this is another strawberry beer. It's a cream ale. Say something with your mouth full. No.
Tailspin, delicious.
You're too polite.
I am so proud. You're double fisting booze.
2 different kinds of cider. We figured might as well try to order them while we're here because there's not that much around. Caramel apple. It's pretty good. Not as sweet as I thought it'd be though.
That looks like a Bud Light.
It's a caramel apple cider.
Check out this off-road camping rig.
Not the overland.
That's really cool.
Do you think you could fit a king-size bed in there?
That's not the question. I like to have the mud things.
Oh yeah.
Can we climb up the ladder?
Mexico or Ecuador or something and drive all the way down.
It's the survivalist rig.
I love how high it is because you have your entire bed plus some, and then your tent. So it's not like in the bed of the truck. So you still have all that storage.
Storage underneath. Sleeping quarters up there. So what did you think
That was a lot
of the Minnesota State Fair?
That was a lot of fun. If we had had another hour like we were supposed to, it would have been even more fun. But we have to get back to puppies, so that's why we're back when we are. And you can't help traffic accidents, so our bus driver did the best he could. Delicious food, really interesting beverages, all were quite good. My favorite food was definitely the shrimp and grits fritter, which was gluten-free and so delicious. We'll have to ask Steve what his favorite food or beverage was. But unlike many state fairs, which is just the normal fried food, this had new things every year and like 300 different beverages and hundreds of different new food items to try. So if I were in this area, I'd be coming back every year for sure.
For drink, it was that strawberry cream ale that I had at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then whatever you had with the spicy...
That was the shrimp and grits ball.
The shrimp and grits
That
ball.
was new for this year. Brand new vendor doing grits balls, like fritters, had cheddar cheese in it, deep fried, but all gluten-free. Oh my goodness, that was good.
That was legit.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of a bite at the end too.
Cajun. Very, very
Yeah,
good.
it was Cajun.
You could taste the shrimp.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. A lot of fun, lots of food, lots of drink, lots of people, lots of standing, lots of waiting. So there's pros and cons.
And it's $15 per person to get in.
If
so
you're
it's not
if you
free.
don't mind crowds, you'll no sweat.
Yeah.
If you do not like crowds,
Don't go.
you might sweat.
Yeah.
You might
They're
sweat.
also open for breakfast, so that's the time to go when there's less crowds. And you could go all day. So some people got there and parked for free, like nearby, because the parking right there is like $40, which you don't want to do, which is why we did this, which was free. But people got there at like 7 a.m., parked for free nearby, and then spend the entire day there. So if you have that option, that would be awesome because you can go in and out with your stamp. For us, we're half an hour, 40 minutes away with the dogs, and we have to go check on them and blah, blah, blah. So we had a shortened time frame, had to get things done quick, but yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, some dude got there at 6:45. Huh. Wow. More power to you, dude. More power to you. So key takeaways from the Minnesota State Fair: get there early, I guess.
Much earlier than we did. Go for breakfast if you can and spend the whole day, because we were told that it wasn't that bad at like 8.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people ended up going, but it was fairly crowded in spots.
Yeah.
Other spots seemed to be fine, so it didn't seem to be an overly
The fairground is
crowded
huge.
first day, I guess.
Yeah, so the fairground is huge. So once you're there, a lot of people can fit. It's the getting there. It's the free shuttles, which we took, and like waiting in line for those. It's the parking, which when we got there, was almost completely full near there, and it's $40 a car. So I think that's the hardest thing, is getting there and finding a place to park.
It's very expensive, yeah.
But
once you're there,
yeah.
I mean, the beers were, they were kind of expensive, but they weren't like you're at a ball game and you're spending $12 for
Yeah.
a beer.
It's-
They weren't that expensive.
And it was $15 a person to get in as
Yep.
admission price. So definitely was not a cheap day, but I think it was worth it for the fun of seeing the fair, and especially if
cool.
you go and spend the whole day, which we would do if we didn't have the puppies, you could totally make it worth the money.
Yeah, lots of things for pretty much everybody to do.
Yeah, see
Come
the
hungry,
cows, eat lots
leave
of food. Yeah.
Yeah.
The quilts. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. I mean, you could spend a week there.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see why it's popular.
Yeah.
I could also see why if you don't like crowds, you probably wouldn't go, or you might only go once. For me, this would probably be a one-time only thing. I think she would probably go.
I'd go
again.
once a year, I think, but I would definitely go earlier and do breakfast and lunch and then leave before the crowds got there. So
There you go.
yeah,
Okay, that's our Minnesota State Fair experience.
it is, and on to new adventures tomorrow.
That's
See
right.
you then.
Bye.